this way.
Did we?
Yes, you did.
What's up, everybody?
That's what I
We're
was gonna
starting.
say.
What's up? D&D night is here. How's everybody doing?
Funny, I don't
Welcome
know
in,
that
Moo.
way at all.
What?
How you doing this fine
You don't
Monday?
remember when we were like, hey, there's probably someone scrying on us because they took an article of our stuff from each of us. And then we were like, let's not talk about stuff. And then,
Oh, you mean how there's so much more that you don't know about that I didn't say out loud?
we talked about a bunch of stuff.
We didn't talk about a bunch of stuff at all, because there's a whole bunch of shit we did not go over.
Booty. Okay.
Booty.
Or you don't just walk up here and do that. Sorry.
I'm doing good, Moo. I'm doing good.
Carolyn, sorry.
Just got back from
No, I did not
Nashville
spill everything
yesterday.
that we said. That was the whole point, is that I was talking about what I wasn't saying out loud and what I did say out loud. So I didn't talk about all of the different keys that you need to get. I didn't talk about the fucking gold middle-aged dragon. God. You and me.
But you did announce to anybody that was watching that we had the key, and then when I tried to hide it, you called me out on that.
I mean, it's all good. They can come
Yeah,
back
D&D
if they
night's
want
still
to, so don't
going.
Mess them all up.
So I'm not gonna not stream it for you guys. Am I still trying to catch up on real life? Yes, but I think a stream will be a good break. I think a stream will be a good break from that. Thank you for the air horn, Pesky.
Ouch.
Let me test that again. I think that's coming through the wrong speaker.
So yeah, we left. We chatted in our bar. We found
Okay, there we go.
bullshit from us that they could probably scry on us. We got a scroll of rope trick, which we magically pulled from a hat.
Thank you for giving that shout out, Moo. Appreciate you.
Just give it to us. And then we cast the rope trick spell and went up into it, and we're waiting for Roselle.
Got it.
Your
So
coffee.
you
Before it's
can.
time to wake up.
That way we can discuss what's going on.
Ready?
Okay. So we'll just say that Roselle, we find her and she comes up the rope ladder. Right? That's how this works?
It'd be funnier if we just throw stuff at her from the hole until she finds us.
Yeah, you're not exactly experienced with this spell, so whoever casts it should check to see how much rope they use. Because if memory serves, you can use like up to 60 feet of rope. And I would just find it hilarious to see you all try to climb 60 feet of rope straight up.
At first, I thought you were going to say you thought it'd be hilarious for us to be 60 feet up and then her try to find us, but I was like, how the fuck would we climb that? And then you...
Yep. That's what I'm saying, is you would have cast this spell and just let it go at maximum. And I'll give you 50 feet, because that's probably how many feet of rope you had. But yeah, that
Mort
was...
has no rope.
I'm sure somebody has rope in this place at your manor. You have rope. There's rope.
Yes, we have rope. Because why do you need the fucking rope?
Everybody's got rope. Everybody's got a knife.
So my character gets that spell here at my
Yep.
next level.
Yep.
Not that that gives me any sort of idea of it now. Do you think I could have maybe a roll or something to see if I can kind of figure it out
Yeah.
before we all roll off to climb 60 feet?
Go ahead and make a spell check. You probably don't have... Do you have a spell attack?
I do. I just gotta open my character sheet. Hold on.
Yeah. Or if you just... Whatever your modifier is. The 20 plus your ability score for spell casting plus your modifier, your proficiency bonus.
Spell attack bonus, so it's just a 20 plus a 3.
Plus your proficiency.
Well, wouldn't the sheet calculate it itself? Or no? So that I do
Yeah,
get
if you click over your spell, to your spells, it's at the top.
So I'm just using the spell attack bonus and then my proficiency as well?
That
Or
should
no?
all be calculated in there.
Okay, it just says 3.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is a 3 is because you have what are you, a wisdom based caster? So you have a +1 in that, and then you have a proficiency of 2. Or are you charisma based?
No, it's wisdom.
Okay. I was just looking at your sheet and wondering why that wasn't one of your high slots, but
Because I'm not that smart.
that's alright.
I tried on a little bit.
So yeah, a d20 plus 3, a 9. So you're not completely like you vibe that this is coming, right? This is you've heard of this, I guess, from whatever magical source you have, and it's not a super high level spell, so it's not like it would have never been heard of or something, right? It's not a 9th level or anything. So I think you would understand that you wouldn't have to use the maximum length of rope, just that you know it's possible to do with 60.
Pretty. Well, then I'll try it with 10. Maybe.
Hey,
Whenever
45
the
watch streak. That's
ceiling
awesome, Pesky.
Of our,
Sorry I won't
because we're
share, but
doing
that's
it in
really
the
cool.
building, right?
I assume.
What I
That's a
thought.
lot for me.
Yeah,
That's
so
like
just
basically
I'll
45
do it,
weeks.
like right by the steps, and then just go up a little ways.
Cool. Okay. And we have Roselle with us, right?
Yeah, Roselle's back. Roselle was just tripping in the other room, and
Okay. So it was early morning last session, and I'm hearing a rock in my head, and you guys apparently didn't hear anything. It's crazy. So the rock is starting to talk to me and says, "How are you?" And I'm like, "Who the fuck is talking to me, Roselle? You wouldn't believe this shit." And we have to go to the Pink Flump, which is the most ridiculous name for a place. I think we went there before. It's like a playhouse or something. I don't know. We were probably drunk. Anyways, there's
We're getting in the hole.
Yes, we were already there. I thought I established that.
I missed you saying that.
yep, he was good. He cast the spell. It worked.
Who did it?
He didn't use
Moo, I
the
should have
maximum
known.
length of rope. Now you're in there.
Should have
One final check
known.
required.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I thought we were there already.
That was good. That was good.
Anyways,
Let me move this down so it doesn't cover
yes,
up
this is what
the
it's like to really fill your
notification. There we
head.
go.
Thank you. There's a door, a secret vault with a dragon. Apparently it's middle-aged gold dragon, and it is hoarding 500,000 dragons. So that's a lot of money, right? I mean, you're better with money than I am. I just kind of spend it. But I think we could really spruce up the bar with that much, right? Well, anyway, so this rock thing is trying to get me to kill you all, but I mean, you know, just so that there'd be more money for me, because of course 500,000 dragons split, you know, however many ways. I'm not a mathematician or anything, but it would be more if there were less of us. Anyways, nobody else seems to be bothered by that. So, anyways,
Well,
to get inside this vault, hang on.
I guess we didn't really hear what,
I know I'm
but it wasn't
diarrhea for you.
quite that, though. Remember?
No, it was. It was definitely saying that the less of you there are, the less of people I would have to share my money with. So it would be a good idea if there was less of you.
You hear in your mind rumbling, fewer.
Exactly. Anyways, so there's some keys to get into this vault with the 500,000 dragons, which again, very tempting. and they're non-traditional keys. So we need a drunken elf, which shouldn't be hard. Somebody here's part elf, aren't they?
That's me, yeah.
A severed drow hand.
I am
don't
part
know.
elf, yep.
That is just completely real. Like, you finally look up, you're like, one of you is elf, right? Like, that's completely in character.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I feel
me.
like I'm doing a very good verbal diarrhea here.
Yep.
This is very Serena right now. I'm trying to key in. Losing my place though. Okay, so drunken elf. We need a severed drow hand again. I feel like this should be harder to get than it would be. I mean, people were talking about like, severed drow hand. That's another elf thing, isn't it? Drows are elves, right? Anyways, and then we also need a unicorn. Again, everybody seemed really like unicorn. Yep. So everybody thought we could get all this stuff, and I thought, oh yeah,
mean-
that drunken elf seemed good, but a unicorn? What the fuck?
I mean, there's like guards flying on griffins above our bar right now.
Does it
So
need to be a real unicorn?
Unicorn isn't necessarily like. I mean, there's probably a unicorn somewhere in this world. I guess this is Zach saying that, not Halamir.
No, I'm saying I was being totally in character this whole time, and I actually did see a small banner the other day that made me think of this, which is Save the Chubby Unicorns, and it was a picture of a rhino. So maybe if
Oh.
we find a real unicorn, a rhino might be a good substitution. And I thought, man, somebody could turn into a rhino, right? We've seen rhinos. That's a chubby unicorn.
Wait,
Just a thought.
has Roselle seen a unicorn?
I don't think so.
Roselle, have you seen a mystical unicorn? Do you need to do a history check or something? Yeah.
I think you can be very confident that you've never seen
It's worth a try.
unicorn.
It's worth a try.
I was like, maybe in the Feywild. I don't know. But again, have you seen a rhinoceros?
Yeah, that could be a workaround.
I've
Yes,
seen
is that
a
a thing?
deer.
You know what? Just become a horse, and we'll just tie like a big horn on your head.
Too bad we can't use all these jaws we collected for this.
Well, that's
Thing
what I
with
was
Emily.
thinking. So, I mean, I didn't tell everybody about all this stuff that we needed, because I didn't want anybody else to know about all this stuff we needed. That's why I was very careful about not talking about this before. Thank you, people who thought I was verbal diarrheaing. This is real verbal diarrhea. Anyways, and a drow hand. I was like, you've been collecting all these parts. What are the chances that you'd have a drow hand from like before we met? Is that like a thing that you did prior to us, or is that new?
I'll be
Fairly-
honest with you.
Fairly new, I believe.
I got the idea of, after talking to the priest, of taking enough of the skull so it could not talk. When I ended up on this continent, I was naked. So I do not have anything else.
Were you naked and afraid?
It was slightly off-putting.
I would have been afraid if I was naked. It's a very vulnerable place to be. Anyways, okay, so we needed those 3 keys to just even get into the secret vault. But again, there's a middle-aged gold dragon who has been convinced to watch this dude's money. And this rock, I mean, it's a really fucking weird rock, man. Like, it told me where this stuff was and what it needed, but again, it really kind of wants me to have this for myself. It's a very strange sensation. I think Mort was trying to do something with it since he put it in his pocket. And that's what I was trying to say, was not that, hey guys, everybody pay attention to Mort has this thing in his pocket. It was, hey guys, I think this is a really dangerous thing, and I keep getting kind of, and this is Carolyn for a second, Lord Voldemort and the Harry Potter book 2 vibes from this damn thing, which is why from the beginning I've had a hard time with this rock. But back to game. Yeah, it's just weird. So if it's talking in my head, if it attunes or if it figures out that it wants to talk to Mort, I mean, Mort, you're more than welcome to chat with him. He's a little weird. Yeah. So that's really all I have. That is the verbal diary I have. Thank you, madams and sirs.
Did you say dragon?
Middle-aged gold dragon.
Yeah, the dragon I hadn't. I didn't know that part.
No, you
That's
did not.
That's a different thing.
I'm getting some deja vu like I've been there before.
That's wide.
Because dragons in the last campaign. Is that too much of a throwback?
Yeah, there's a tinge like a prior life. I really hate that word dragon.
I was like, I don't know. I don't
Something
know what
inside
to
of me
say.
doesn't like that word. What's up, Muskie? How you doing, man?
Is that
Long time no
Mara?
see. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thanks for hopping
We
in.
had Cora,
Hope you're having a good
we had
Monday.
Mara, and then I was like, you know what? I've been on
We're
a
nearing the
roll
end of this
since Saint
campaign.
Roselle.
We're getting there.
A little not so rhymey this time.
Turn pesky up so quiet.
But was it Cora or Mara that got eaten?
I'm doing good. I'm tired. Just got back from
Eaten?
Nashville last night after being there for a few
Yeah,
days for my
you
sister
and
to visit
her
my
got
sister. So
eaten.
Oh, was it? I didn't
got-
remember.
And then
who got
Pesky
eaten.
was there for like a
Killed
week.
her.
Popsicles, yeah. We turned into
Oh,
popsicles.
you all
She
love
was there
me
for my
so
sister's
much.
bachelorette party, and then I
The
went there
light
to
of
watch her graduate
Lathander be
college,
with
and
you.
then she's going to be here in a couple weeks
Turned into
to
a
get
cult.
married.
Yeah.
Busy couple months for us here,
Made
but
it
we're getting
a
through it.
cult
We're getting through
like
it.
the Catholics.
Rocket League grind, nice, very nice. I haven't played that in a minute. Okay, I haven't played anything in a minute. I haven't played any of it. This is the longest I've sat at my computer in like 2 weeks, honestly. Well, I should say outside of
I
last
need
week's
a cleric.
D&D session.
My other
D&D
my
session
other
seems like the only
campaign,
time I
we
get
had
to
2
sit at my
clerics,
computer
and
anymore.
Now we have no clerics, and
Just
I'm
took top
the
16 in a
meat
champ
shield
tourney. Very nice. I haven't done a tourney. I should do that. I should try that.
now. It's not going to go well. Okay, so
Alright.
y'all are in the rope trick bag.
Yeah, what are you guys' thoughts? Everybody was
Serena's
so gung ho.
bird
We need this
vomited
money.
all over you. This is a small space, and she got it all over you.
Does anybody know where we can find a drow?
What are you gonna do? Cut out to a hand?
Look, I was
Think
eager at the
we need a
prospect.
seventh drow hand.
I was eager at the prospect of money. I didn't know about the dragon.
Unicorn?
I mean, does it have to be a fresh draw hand?
It's the couch.
Look, I know I was eager about the sound of the money, but this dragon scares the shit out of me. I didn't know about the dragon when I was so gung ho for this.
Uh-huh.
The dragon is definitely something to think about. The real question is, can we even get the items required to be able to see this dragon?
Exactly my point.
I mean, I can't speak with animals. I could try to befriend this dragon if we ever come across it.
I think they speak English.
Okay, good.
What's English?
Common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're gonna befriend him enough to give him his gold? I don't know much about dragons, but I'm pretty sure they like having their gold.
But I mean, if he was convinced to guard someone else's gold, maybe he just wants to get the fuck out of there.
Oh, it could be. That's
Maybe
a good
he's
point.
bored. And it all comes to worst, I'm just a little appetizer. Y'all are the main entree.
Oh my god,
Damn.
I guess-
morbid.
Oh,
Jeez.
man. Uh,
I would prefer not to lose any of you.
oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
I don't want to die.
I think what Roselle was saying is the dragon would go for us first because she's so small.
I guess it just, what I'm thinking is, why would you, and yeah, I guess it would add to the security of it, but why would you have a place, a vault, where it was next to impossible to get the keys to it?
Obviously had access to the keys.
Or he has a way around the keys.
Does he have a way around the dragon?
Fair.
Well, I
It's
mean,
his dragon.
yeah, he would have been the one that convinced the dragon, so he has some sort of control or a way around, I guess.
If he has control over the dragon, maybe the dragon just wants to be set free.
Right, which that could play into our favor for sure. But also, like, you know, those aren't keys that you just carry in your pocket, right?
Correct.
Maybe they are there, just in a place that isn't very obvious.
Again, I have sneaking suspicion that we could probably get a toy that would be equivalent.
Right. This is
Unicorns are not very common to my understanding.
right.
No idea. But that's why I wasn't seeing any of this downstairs or wherever the hell this beginning of this rope ladder was, because maybe it is that easy. Maybe there's something, right at the entrance or something. Or what if he just had a pocket dimension or something that you just pull this stuff out of? We have no idea.
Well, I mean, is there any way that we could find that out?
Good question.
Is there anybody that we could talk to that might know?
No idea.
The voice that was in your head, did they say who they were?
Well, it's the rock. I mean, he just
Does
sort
it
of.
like what you smell?
Sorry.
I love you so much.
Roselle makes
Welcome.
Roselle makes a good point. Roselle can turn into animals. What's to say this rock wasn't a person at some point?
But there are like sentient items, like artifact weapons and shit. This is probably just that. Maybe it's a magic sentience so that it can help to protect the vault.
Okay. Well, if it wants to protect it, why would it even tell us what the keys are?
Well, I mean, it also tried to convince her to go there with less people, so I have a feeling that it's... And Mort's been trying to, connect to it, so I have a feeling that it is smart enough to know who to talk to and how to, maybe convince them to do shit they wouldn't want to normally do.
Sure. So
Maybe
just...
we not believe entirely about the keys either until we get to see that, I'm not saying disbelieve it, but maybe the rock's not leading us in exactly the right direction, because why the fuck would it want to give away its secrets?
Right.
It just seems shady as fuck to me.
Whole thing could easily be a trap just to be a dinner for the dragon.
Serena, do you feel like you would be up to talking to this thing more?
Yeah, see what you can get out of
Yes.
them.
But how do I close this Steam thing? Because it opened up real big on the other screen. I can't get it to go away.
Dude, Steam is very persistent, isn't it? It just opens automatically on my computer all the time. I have used it once ever.
Oh, I love Steam. I love all the stuff on it, but I was trying to get out of something and it just opened up real big.
It's just like the stone. It's like, hey, come do this instead. Kill your friends.
Don't worry
Get the gold by
about it.
yourself.
Yeah. It's all good.
If you bring fewer people, there's more gold. Oh yeah, there's a dragon here. Bring fewer people. Wait, what?
Okay, he figured it out for me.
It's not
Sorry,
going
I'm a
to
little slow. So yeah, I guess I would say, hey, Rock, you still listening?
Sure.
So, the dude who used to own you, what was his name again?
Nobody owns me.
Yes, somebody did tell you where this treasure was hidden. Can you please remind me of that person's name?
That feels like something that you should know, right? I mean, you're the one who's got me now. He must have given you.
Nice,
me
Muskie,
to
nice.
you,
Can't wait to see it.
Right? You're on his orders.
I gotta let mine grow again too. I
Definitely.
trimmed it down pretty good a few months ago, and now I'm trying to get it back before my sister's wedding in a couple of weeks.
So the rock is pretending that it doesn't know who I am or who the person is. Got it. All right. So anyways, tell me more about this dragon. What's the name? Does it have some famous name?
Want it down to about my stomach.
Dragon.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
Did I tell you that last time? I don't know. Why not? There it is. Auranax.
No, I don't remember that. Oristax?
Okay, you got a good start.
Cinemax.
Cinemax? Now you're just fucking with me. What is his name again?
There, it's in the
Oh,
chat.
put it
You
in
can
the
find the
chat.
chat. It's around there somewhere.
Just had to make it so difficult. Oranax, okay. And does this thing have any weaknesses? Like, how does your master usually go about getting his treasure away from Oranax?
Doesn't.
So the dragon just sits on it forever?
It's never been accessed before. I've been hidden for a long time and no one to talk to. And all of a sudden a whole bunch of people have met me now, and I think most of them have died, so very few people know about this, and you're the first one in a while to manage a conversation with me for a little bit.
So very few people know about this, and
Mm-hmm.
why do I find that so difficult to believe? I mean, what is the radius of your spell? Or was the rock hidden? Were you hidden that well? Seems odd.
Well, not hard to hide a small rock. I think he had me in a pouch for a long time, hidden in a chest. It was just dark. I don't know. But I've been out now. People have been interacting with me, and it's fantastic. Never better. As far as Oranax, there's nothing I know. I know of the entity and that they're there and they're guarding the treasure on behalf of the Neverember.
And so what? Your job is just to continue to have this knowledge and keep this knowledge and do nothing with it forever?
I know nobody has the knowledge. The
Yeah, Muskie, there's a
Neverember
there's a
wiped his
selfie
memory
station
after
in the
he
picture
created the
sharing
vault,
section that you can put it in.
and then created me as a
Otherwise, any of the
repository
picture
of
sharing
information.
spots are for. There's a little category called picture sharing just below the voice channels.
How much of
That's where
this
you can
info are
put
we getting?
any pictures, and there's a selfie station
I'm
about
saying all of my
halfway
part
down.
out loud now that we're in a safe place.
Okay.
So, and I'd probably be repeating it like I've been.
So all of it. Okay.
Yes, entirely. You
guys-
would hear.
Do you guys think it's weird that a shit ton of people know about this rock, but he thinks that they don't? Because, like, we know about it from a shit ton of different people talking about it, right?
Right.
Worst
yes,
kept
but
secret.
No.
Does this rock know where the keys are? Maybe there's a secret stash somewhere.
I assumed I would have asked that, and the rock would have told me. But is it stashed somewhere that he would access quickly?
Doesn't seem like he would do that.
Now knowing the memory wipe thing, the key under the rug is not so logical to me like it was before, you know? Because he obviously wanted to make it fucking impossible to get here, so we're probably gonna go out to find a fucking unicorn.
I still
Okay.
believe we try with a toy.
I still think a rhinoceros is a chubby unicorn.
Oh, it definitely is.
So I think it counts. So if we could just make Roselle turn into one.
Turn into a rhino.
I think that's way out of my range, but I'll try.
I feel like we also need to figure out what we're gonna do about this, the drow hand and the drunk elf. I mean, there is somebody who's part elf, right? Right?
Damaris is an elf.
I am half health. That's correct.
Oh, you're only half?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No.
doesn't that
Do they have
count?
to be? Do they have to be full, or does it have to be?
I have you written down as
Oh.
a wood elf.
I am wood elf. You're right. I was thinking of a different campaign. Yep. I'm
Rock,
full elf.
my
My bad.
compatriot here is part wood elf. Does that count?
Yeah. No, I'm full elf. I was mistaken.
Oh. So then yeah, we just have to get you loaded and we're good, right?
There you go. That one's done. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
half
also,
loaded
I'd
right now.
point out that if we don't want to get Damaris entirely drunk, we do own a bar, and there are elves in this town.
Well, yeah, but then we'd have to tell them about this. I mean, couldn't you just do something for him afterwards, or maybe we just sit him down and let him sleep through it?
We just get them drunk. They don't have to know what we're doing.
Also, I would go as far as say as we have already collected a rather large body count. What's one more?
Oh my god, that's terrible.
I mean, I don't think we have to kill him necessarily. We just need a drunk elf.
Well, he means for the hand.
Oh. I was still on the drunk
You know,
elf.
If we found a
Wait.
drunk drow,
Ooh.
remove his hand there and have everything all together,
Ooh.
and not have to carry anything either.
Oh my god.
2 birds, 1 stone, and all that.
This sounds like a good idea to me. It seems like the only thing we're missing now is the unicorn.
Well, so my only question is it a specific elf?
Oh, did
right?
you post
Like,
a picture
guys-
there,
Do we remember what?
Muskie? I'll check it out.
Because we saved the son, right, of the guy who made this shit. Was the
Oh,
son
yeah, it's coming
or
along.
his friend an elf?
Yeah, it's coming along. There you go.
Oh, keeper of notes.
Try to continue to show full of
Yes.
sexiness.
Human.
Because, I mean, I honestly have only started keeping notes again for the last several sessions. So,
I thought they were human. I just couldn't remember for sure.
Yep.
Because there has been other shit going on with elves, which I think we should probably think about. Because remember, there was someone who was only killing elves, right?
Oh yeah.
Or was only targeting elves, and now we're looking at like the 2 major keys of this puzzle, elf. So there's I feel like there's something going on there. Maybe maybe I'm stretching.
Let's see.
How common are drow? Have we seen any in the
Yeah.
city the whole time we've been here?
I think that with the places you visited and the fact that you run a bar, it wouldn't be the most unusual thing you've seen to have a drow show up. Maybe you saw more in the in the big bar. I can't remember what it's called. Oh my gosh.
Portal.
Yes, Yarning Portal. You probably saw a few in there throughout your visits, and you've probably had one visit a time or two. You're in the North Ward. Drow are maybe a little looked down upon, or at least worried about, but not banned from the city or anything.
Those remember the guys and this might have just been the fucking marker you used, but remember the guys that they paid off on the boat to fight us? Were those drow?
Not specifically.
Okay, because I think that the token you used was a drow, and I think you might even said don't mind the drow, but I was just
Mm-hmm.
Remembering the picture of a drow? Yeah.
be like, fuck, there we got some dead bodies right there.
Right.
Hey, there,
They'd
your fall
probably
streak
be in
went
the
through,
ocean, but
Pesky.
that's a
It
good
worked.
point. I mean, don't people just die all the
Thanks for
time
the
in
thanks for or the watch streak.
know,
Excuse me. Thank you for
stockades
watching
or
so long, Pesky.
the
Appreciate you.
jails or
I was counting you to
Is
be
it
a
like
view.
a morgue or something
bars?
you can go to?
Yeah.
What about that yawning portal? Isn't there a fucking dungeon under the bar that people go to? Isn't there? There's got to be like dead bodies there, right?
The main boss of the yawning portal is actually a unicorn.
Oh
A
my
unicorn
god,
in
is he
disguise.
really?
How
That would be
convenient.
so cool.
No, I'm making that up.
Damn.
That would be awesome, though.
I'm so bummed.
Probably be a good way to get a couple levels before we went and did this, right?
Beef up for the final
Go toe
boss.
to toe with a troll.
That gold dragon's gonna be a lot easier.
Hell yeah!
So what's the plan then?
Yeah, they definitely look like drow.
Yeah, I definitely used a drow image, but
I was just hoping that you were gonna change your mind and say it was.
well, that was what, 2 days ago? You could always go down and check. You don't know that one of them wasn't. I mean, you were in the lowest kind of the worst of the worst area, right? So there definitely could be.
Is there a morgue or a place that they keep bodies until they do something with them?
Sure,
those guys-
absolutely.
Those
I mean,
guys
this is a big city. They're medical, but yeah, you're right. This is the worst of the worst. Maybe those bodies didn't make it. Never know unless you look.
I'd be eager to go check.
Eager, she says. Jesus.
She's like, I know they got jaws.
Did we take a couple last time too?
Gotta add to my collection.
No, I think the last jaw you got was the only one Mort didn't want you to take.
Yes.
That's right. I had to hide it on some side street.
If only the keys were just 500 jaws, we'd be set.
Dude, we're almost there, dude.
We
Yeah,
do need
what a
to get
shame.
rid of the jaws that we have.
500 jaws and a troll skull.
We wouldn't even have to do anything.
I guess I would be interested in trying somewhere where we know there's dead bodies, whether it's where we've killed people or where they bring bodies here in the town, kind of thing.
Grave Robin.
And then, I mean, at the very least, we have Damaris. And it doesn't necessarily say how drunk you need them to be, so just, we'll just bring a bottle with us, and he can take one or two and see where we go from there.
I can still fight drunk, don't worry.
Maybe we try to find some way to restore you. Is that...
I'll cure my drunkenness in case a fight or when a fight breaks out.
Yeah, just like something to counteract the drunk.
Man.
Because if we have to fight a dragon, I don't want your elbows swinging wide.
Just stay out of my way.
I think it'd be something that your Richie Rich buddy there would be aware of, that occasionally when somebody in the upper crust would drink too much and have to do something the next day, a cleric or somebody of similar disposition would make the rounds and give people a lesser restoration.
Well, then if we could potentially just get like a potion or a scroll that matches the same spell, or whatever spell that cleric would use.
Yep.
The unicorn, though, I fear that with the great lengths this guy went to make this vault and to protect it, it's not going to be as easy as a toy. I mean, I fucking hope it is.
Does the stone say there are any consequences for not having all of the tools?
Are there any consequences for not having all of the tools besides the door not opening? Is just what my guess would be, Mr. Rock.
Would you like there to be consequences?
I would like you to tell me if there were consequences.
Well, maybe there will be.
Mm.
But maybe not.
I mean, really, like, how many doors have we went to where we needed keys?
Every door?
Even if we needed a key, how many times did we, and I'll pat you on the shoulder, need a key?
I mean, I would still call my skeleton keys, but yes.
I guess. That
No,
makes
I
it
worry about opening a magician's door. I'm always like, don't steal from shopkeepers. Don't, fuck with magicians.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense, because it's not necessarily just a...
At any rate, I should probably get some new thieves tools, because my last set had a broken pick, and I'm working off of Mort's set that he donated.
Okay, so then here's the issue, right? We need to go shopping, because we need a potion or a scroll and some tools for you. And we need to go find this hand, but motherfuckers want to kill us right now, so we can't really just go wander around and shop and have fucking regular old Sunday, whatever that is.
Indeed, we should probably find a way to hide this stone. Something reliable. Does anybody know of a way to hide something like this? Or would I? Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna fit there.
Damn.
The
We're not trying to
old
make
prison
diamonds
wallet.
here. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, magic users can make your magic check. And
Fucking my magic checks.
that's 3 of you anyway. Be
You want Arcana or our magic proficiency?
whatever your proficient skill is.
Oh.
Or your magic's based skills check, yeah.
I don't know
There is
this
no-
magic nonsense.
Roselle
Is
would
that-
probably not be Arcana. Your nature, your
Yeah,
druid, your
yeah.
wisdom based. So
I don't have anything like that.
it's
Yes,
it's
with
not a
wisdom, you get
button.
+1, so it'd be a...
Just
okay.
roll a 20 and add a 2 for your proficiency and whatever your primary spell stat is.
Um,
Well, and you're not a spellcaster, are you?
no, that's why
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did you? I thought you said
No,
everybody.
I was looking at Roselle's name here, but not actually talking specifically to Britt. But you rolled Arcana.
Yeah, she
So
probably
just
would. It's
roll
with
a-
wisdom.
Yeah. If you're proficient in one of those, you can just click them. It'll be the same number.
And then proficiency, add proficiency to that too, or no?
Yep. Yeah, you would be a +3, so you'd be an 11. 6 plus 3 plus 2, you'd be an 11. Mort's there with a 10.
There's no proficiency on my check.
Yeah. I think you know that it can be. You don't know how to do it necessarily, but you know that there are things that block spells.
Seems like we'll have to talk with the store owners again.
You could chat with your friendly locals. You could walk around some random bar. Random store.
Okay, so we're still up in this rope thing, right? Or have we moved on?
I think we're still up in it. Does anybody have a pencil or something to write with?
Absolutely.
Yoink that real quick and just scribble down on a note. We need something that can block magic from being able to find an object. And then fold that sheet of paper up. Tuck it into my pocket.
So we don't have to ask anybody out loud?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what this is for. This way we don't have to worry about them scrying, as we can just simply pass the closed off note. They can open it, read it, and close it back up, and simply provide the resource as needed.
I know that they have
Hey, what's
fucked
up,
a couple
Brad?
things up in the past, but do you think we could use the birds to go and grab
Welcome
a
into the
simple
stream.
fucking
Welcome in.
potion, or
Getting near the end of our campaign
roll
here.
and
Happy Monday.
maybe thieves' tools?
I think we have the final boss figured out anyway. We're just trying to figure out how to
It's always a
get 'em.
possibility.
It would be nice to not have to go too round and around, you know.
But yes, I am back. Just got back from Nashville last night with
Yeah.
Pesky. Pesky was
Got a
there a long
business
time, but
idea
we're
there,
both
son.
back now.
Don't even leave your house and get your shopping done. Someone
I
will bring
believe
it to
Pesky's
you.
going to be streaming again for the first time in a
Fucking
while
DoorDash that
tomorrow.
shit.
I believe she's set to do Jackbox tomorrow
Why am I not
again.
surprised?
Use a paper bird. Call it Twitter.
Yeah, we're getting near the end. We already have plans for the next one getting set up. This one, I think we figured out our
Well,
final bad boss.
It's
We
been
just are
nice
trying to get
talking to you, but
everything
you
in
seem
order to go
be done
find
talking to
him
me.
and get him.
You've had a
Yes.
fun little discussion. I got most of it from my
Yep,
vantage
next
point
campaign
here,
will be all
and
new
I'd say give it
characters,
a
all new
shot. I think you guys got a
storyline.
pretty dang
Switching
good,
back to
solid
our
plan
old
going on
DM.
here.
Elliot is currently DMing this one. Ian has
I'm
been
curious to see if it
DMing our
works.
last two campaigns, so now
I'm
Ian will
excited
come back
for you.
and do what'll be our fourth campaign with this group.
Out
I'd
of
say within the next
curiosity,
couple months we'll be starting
does
the
that
next.
stone know any of the likes
next
or
campaign.
dislikes for this dragon?
Well, I think enclosed dark spaces,
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
gold, piles of money, and valuable items.
And our DM said he wants backgrounds on all our characters for the next.
It is a
Our
dragon.
next DM says he wants background characters,
It
backgrounds
is a
Wow.
on
gold
all our
dragon.
characters, so that he
That's
can
about
weave
all
those
I know.
into the storyline, which would be really, really cool.
My apologies. Are you not in a town where
Yes,
you have
we have definitely
libraries?
missed
You
the
could have
gaming
somebody
world
look that up for
a
you,
lot.
see if they have anything
lot.
documented about gold dragons.
A lot.
Talk
It would
to
be
your
so
friends.
good to be back.
See if they have anything documented
I'm
about
a
dragon.
Yeah,
stone.
rad! Congrats! I saw you were part of Footloose. Did you get the role you were auditioning for,
Athrax.
or what did you get? I don't think I
There
saw
you
what
go.
role you got. Yeah, April and May have been crazy with my sister.
I figured that
Bachelorette party, visiting my nephew. My sister is now getting ready to get married. And I went and saw her graduation last weekend. She's getting married at the end of this month. It's just
Maybe if
one
the
thing after
dragon's
another.
name is well known enough for the stone to know that the name meant dragon, right? Maybe there is some info about it somewhere.
Yeah, we'll finally clear up again in June, it sounds like, hopefully.
Worth checking.
Then we'll get busy again around August time frame, I think. But hopefully I have a couple months off to kind of breathe. Didn't get the exact role I wanted, but I'm happy that I'm a part of it. Awesome.
Does anybody
So-
else have
Hey,
any
that's still cool.
questions for the
Still
Rock?
awesome. Happy for you, man. Proud of you. It'll be a lot of fun.
Character-wise, no, I don't.
Because he was too old.
The
for
coach,
it. Damn,
okay.
Girl.
Yeah.
You
I'm
wanna do
familiar
it
with
until he
that.
fucking broke.
I was the principal
Yeah.
in
He's
Footloose
good
back
for
in
that, though.
in high school when
He's
I did
increased
when I
in
did that
size
play.
since he left.
Mhm.
So I am familiar with those
I
roles.
don't know. He's old. He should take more care of himself.
That's a good one though. That'll be
He's
good.
probably making more money now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I don't have any questions for the Rock, but I do wonder what we tell the Harpers.
Or we all have me on Facebook,
Because
but
I'm
I
sure they're
posted
going to be
it. You did?
sniffing
Okay.
around our
I don't know if I have to on Facebook
story
or not. I'll have to go
and
check.
Probably us soon enough.
I don't go on there very often.
Because they're
I'll
not
have to
going to
go
completely buy
check
it, I'm sure.
if I have you added or
Or they're
not.
going to want to know, you know.
But yeah, that'll be a
Marcus is gonna
blast.
wanna
I'm
know
excited
for
to hear about it.
himself What, you know. I'm just worried that they're going to come sniffing around and we're going to have to fucking lie more. They're going to catch us.
Which is something I would like to avoid.
Yeah, I don't want
Lying.
trying to fucking dip into our pot here. So I guess the
Okay,
stone
Rad.
is kind
I'll
of
do that.
correct
I'll
in
go
that,
find
right?
I'll go find you
I'll be honest with
first
all of
chance I
you.
get. Like Pesky said, I think I have your
I
gaming
usually
page. I don't
join
know if I
tables
have your
so that
personal
we
page.
could eventually take them
I'll go take a
out,
look
take
after
over the
this.
city.
See if I do.
In my
So
eyes,
creepy.
you are all capable of being that double front, getting their information and returning back to the group. With the birds in tow, we can take over.
Looks like Pesky's way ahead of me, so I'll have to
We
go.
don't
I'll
wanna
have to
ruin
go
that
find what she
fucking-
found.
our cover. And we don't want to share any of this vault here.
And if we do have to share as little as possible,
I was gonna suggest that might be a way to get
Awesome.
rid of the dragon, breaking him off a chunk. But I worry that he would want a big chunk, and I don't want to get rid of too much. This is a lot of shit we're going through to get it, right?
Right.
it's been quite the headache considering we didn't even want it.
It seems to want us, so I feel like we.
Oh, you
shit will
found me?
solve
All right.
itself as we go, kind of too.
See if I got the. Let's see if I can go find
for
that
some reason.
Facebook. Let's see. Well, what's this? No, that's not it.
Well, should we start rolling this ball then?
There
or
it
what?
is. I see it now. I
Let's
got
do
you.
it.
I got
Do
you.
you want to do notes for everyone?
Confirmed.
So we could just call the birds here, give them notes, and send them on their way rather than asking them out loud? Mort?
Probably the best thing. And Mortal pull out a stack of paper and start writing.
Great. Scribble off a couple notes, and then what do you send in?
We need somebody to go find out how much it would cost to have something to hide an item in that so that it can't be scryed on.
Mm-hmm.
We need a new set of thieves' tools for in case Serena breaks another one. What else do we need?
We need either a potion or a scroll that
Official, that's right.
of restoration.
There we go.
They make that in potion form.
And then I don't know if we're gonna go
Oh,
fight a
that's
dragon. If we're gonna wind up fighting a dragon, do we need regular potions as well? Healing of any sort?
Probably a good call.
Yeah, I just have 2 healing potions listed in my stuff. And a mummified goblin hand. It's such a shame it wasn't a drow one.
Fuck it.
Damn.
Maybe it'll suffice as a fucking substitute.
Close enough.
Yeah, Rad. I don't post on there very often either.
It's all good.
Best thing I do have
That's really all.
a gaming page I set up,
Mort
but other than that,
has
I'm not
one
on there very
healing
often.
potion.
Every now and then I'll
I
go
got
check out
2.
family pictures and stuff like that, but that's about it. I'm on Insta and Twitter or X,
There's
whatever,
5
more
healing
often than
potions.
anything else.
I've never fought a dragon.
Yeah, Pesca
and I
will
don't
go
know
like
what that
once every couple
entails,
weeks
so-
and just do a big photo dump of all the pictures she's taken recently.
We haven't either. We ran like little bitches. And speaking for me personally, I ran like a little bitch and then told nobody about it and pretended it didn't happen.
Oh, I guess
So,
Zach has fought a dragon, like with a different character, but Halamir is still just a lowly level guy here.
Yeah, I feel that, Rad.
yeah,
I feel
no, I
that.
was talking about a previous character, but it's just definitely funnier to think about
I mean,
all
I
of them
know-
being the same people.
I feel like if Roselle and Mort put their minds together, they could talk to that dragon and figure it out
Yeah.
That's the
With-
plan.
without us fighting. Otherwise, we'll have to put our fucking minds together and kill that motherfucker. Hopefully.
That's gonna be a challenge.
Hey, you know, if you try, you have fun.
We're also gonna send 2 birds to 2 different sources of information to find out what they can about gold dragons discreetly.
Are you talking? I realize now you're not talking about paper birds, are you?
No, we're talking about our birds.
Yep. I gotcha.
Sorry, I guess that is kind of confusing. No, we would send paper birds to retrieve them to come to us, but there would be nothing in the paper bird beyond. from
Gotcha.
here. And then
How hard would it be? Wow, words are hard today. How
Ooh.
hard would it be to get a donkey? Because in Shrek, the dragon fell in love with the donkey and didn't kill anybody. So
Oh god.
I mean, can you turn into a donkey?
Oh my god.
We got to make sure we get a boy and a girl donkey because we don't know what
Exactly.
sex the dragon is.
So whatever, yeah. So it works out either way, and then we can still take it.
Could be a gay dragon. We don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. Donkey is not an item in the bestiary, but it is an item in the terms of being a mount.
No,
But
yeah, you
not-
will.
They don't have stats for a donkey.
That's exactly what we're talking about, actually.
So, yeah, you could drop 8 gold and go buy a donkey.
Cool.
Found a really
Can't
awesome
believe they don't have
snack
a
company that
stat
sells a
block
circuit
for
for
a
gamers.
donkey.
Oh, I did. I saw your tweet about that. Your post about that on X. I saw that. That looks
I mean,
really
doesn't
good. I
it,
gotta
like,
check them
tell
out.
you like how much weight it can carry or anything?
Gotta check
like
them
it would
out.
for a horse?
It
Yeah,
does
what
give you
Pesky
that,
just
yes.
said. I
They
gotta go
call it
check
an
them out.
Item.
I saw that you are a part of their team now. I'm
And
excited
they give
about
you
that.
its speed and weight limit, weight capacity.
I'm surprised nobody's made that into a character class yet.
I mean, if you can be elephants now,
I know that's
then
what
you're
I mean.
anything, man.
But I guess that's the point of the game, is to use your imagination.
Imagine
You
You
can be
go
an
enjoy, especially
elephant
since
now.
you do like videos and such your taste testing. Yeah, hell
The
yeah.
Luxodon.
Hell yeah.
is
That's
the
a really good
racing
idea,
like that.
actually. I hadn't even thought of that. That is a very good idea. Speaking of that, we gotta
She
get on
looked
our
really
next
cool, I'm not gonna
episode of
lie,
that taste
but-
testing. I just realized it's coming up here that I'm supposed to be posting it.
Yeah.
Might be a little late on the next one, but we'll get it out this month. But yes, that's a good idea. I should
Very
check
good,
that
sir.
check that out for
Hey,
snacks
while
to try
looking
for
up
our
the
videos.
shit about the
Then we can give you a
dragons,
shout
look
out
up shit about
in your
unicorns
and
too,
that
maybe?
company too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would suggest 3 birds. 1 to look for information, 2 to see if they can find some source of anyone in town that may have a unicorn.
Yeah, there you go, Rad. That'd be sick. That'd be sick.
Think we should talk to the son again? The guy that we saved? I'm sorry, I'm really bad
Rainier.
with Rainier?
Yeah. Rainier.
Gotta get back on that grind for
Because,
anything like
he
that.
basically was
We've
like,
been
if you guys find the
slack-a-lacking in the
stone, I don't give
Gaming,
a fuck. I don't want nothing to
streaming,
do with it,
content creating world lately.
right? So we don't have to worry
IRL's
about him
getting in the way.
wanting a cut or anything. But
Snack
maybe he
gang
knows
for life,
something
that's
else.
right.
I guess he kind of told us he didn't know anything else.
It's our
so
favorite thing to do,
maybe
honestly.
not.
I want to do some reaction videos
Like,
on there
hey,
too.
bro,
That's
did your
my
dad ever have a
next goal.
unicorn?
That's my next goal.
Probably something we could chat with him about. If Volo's still in town, he may have information. He said that he wrote books. Maybe he's encountered a unicorn.
Or fucking Horcox or whatever that dragon's name is. Maybe he knows something about that. Maybe we can call them over for a drink. Well, I guess then we'd have to fucking talk to him, and we don't want to do that. Call him over and be like, "Hey, climb up with this rope real quick."
OBS
Talk
and
to him about
CapCut.
something.
Good to know. CapCut I didn't know about.
How long does
OBS
this last?
I
Hopefully
did,
they hurry.
obviously. I've been using for our YouTube videos, I've been using this Cool Cut, I think it's
Isn't it
called.
like an hour, we said? And how long did it take me to verbal diarrhea all that information? I mean, because it was quite a bit that I was holding back the other day.
I guess we've been talking here for about an hour, so.
Rope
Yeah, just about.
trick lasts for 8. Right? No, it's just 1 hour. Never mind. That's right, it's short rest.
Okay, so then we've been talking up here for an hour then, maybe?
I
Or
think
has
you're
it been...
getting pretty close to it. I mean, there was a lot of verbal diarrhea and checking in and back and forth, and also
CapCut
just
is cool because you
conversation.
can download the app on your phone and also edit the
what's
video.
going
Oh,
on, you know?
okay,
And
okay.
Also, it's
Plus, it's free unless you
been
pay for
about
the
an
pro,
hour
of
real
course.
world.
Yeah, I'm paying for this Cool Cut right now, so I might look in the CapCut and see if
Exactly.
if I would even need to pay for it, or if it's cheaper maybe than what I'm using
God,
now.
I'm just kind of tired, guys.
Worth looking into.
I need my brain to function better.
Another thing.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people use that too, Pesky. Yeah.
We've got the
Definitely worth
birds
looking
going to
into.
look for stuff, and we need to...
For the next campaign, I might
Do
edit
what? I mean,
these
by the time they
campaign
come back,
episodes
I mean, we'll be out of this
and
thing,
either
so
instead
can you
of
write
streaming
down
them
what
or
we
on
want
top
people
of
to
streaming
know?
them,
Like, what do you think
post
we
them
should
on
do?
YouTube edited so there's less
Yeah, he's
kind of
Mort's
downtime
already
and
working on
thinking and that kind of stuff. Maybe, just thinking about it.
He wrote one thing down.
No, he's been writing all to everybody now.
Yeah, it's becoming a thing.
So there'll be some birds, paper style, sent out to retrieve the fleshy type birds to run some
We use the highlight
errands,
reach on Twitch a lot. Oh yeah, that's good too.
retrieve
Yeah.
information.
That's a good point.
And items,
That's a very good point, Rad.
and
Sweet.
maybe a person, right? You said you wanted to talk to Renair, or
No,
Yeah.
I don't think we should. Unless you really want to, Mort.
Not really.
Let's
Mort's
just-
not a huge fan of Rainier.
Well, then there's really no way for us. What are we gonna like? Write back and forth the whole time. You know what I mean? And it's better to just keep it limited to people to what we have now. You know.
Okay. Then I think that we keep going. At some point here, we should be expecting Mert to show up.
Yeah, that's the one thing I want to talk about is what's our exact story with him?
Create a specific playlist on your channel for D&D. I do have that already, Rad. I do have
Yeah,
that
what's our
already. When I
exact
post
story
these, I
with
am
him?
live on YouTube right now, and when the live post, it goes to a strictly D&D
I mean,
gameplay playlist.
let's say let's fucking play it out here. All right, let's say we tell them the truth. Just because I'm a part of their organization doesn't mean they get my shit that I find that I put in the work, right? I mean, we would pay off the bar, so it's gonna benefit him no matter what.
True.
Very true.
Twitch, yes. I also have a collection. I
So
think
what
they're
you're
called on
saying is
Twitch.
You don't want to tell him
specifically
about the money.
for
That's what I'm understanding,
D&D.
right?
Well, yeah,
They
no, I
do
don't fucking
expire
tell
on
nobody
Twitch
about the
after a
money.
few
What do you
months,
mean?
so there's
The
only
more
like
people-
5
look at
episodes in
how
there at
many
a time
people
or
have
something like
died over
that.
it right now.
But I do have
The
a
less
collection
people
set
that
up on
know
Twitch for
about
these. Yep.
Our upcomings, the better. But they know that we know where the shit's at, or that people think that we know where the shit's at because they're hunting us for it. Because we went there last night to stay safe. So they're gonna want to know what we know, and when they start asking questions, there's only so many lies we can tell before they know we're lying. You know what I mean?
So what are we gonna do?
Well, that's what I was just playing through scenarios. Like, if we told him the truth, we don't
Yep,
necessarily have to give him anything, right? But we do. Unless, I don't know, he fucking starts demanding shit, in which case then we fucking fight them too, because I'm not going to give away. What we have going here is what we have going here.
Oh yeah, good call, good call.
Protection.
It's a good idea. I'll have to try. Maybe I'll do that.
That being said, while we are smaller,
I'm definitely gonna
it would be
advertise
nice
it
to have
a little bit more and
friendly
make some like
face.
thumbnails and stuff like that.
They've
Try to,
accomplished that so far.
Get the word out there about the next campaign a little bit
It's
more.
true, and if they can provide protection like last night, there wouldn't be
Maybe see if I
too
can
bad to
keep
kind
up
of
on my
bring
character
in
voice
on
for this next one.
situation.
I kind of faded off of it
So
Unless-
in this
they
campaign.
want to try to take the shit away, in which I'm not okay with that.
who wronged you?
Well, nobody, because I didn't fucking let them.
Nobody took my shit because I didn't fucking let them take it. That's what I heard just now.
But I guess what I'm saying is basically like it's us against everybody else, in my opinion.
I agree with this sentiment. Well, we may go by the Jawjackers. I am still.
That's what I've done with all my
connected
horror games, so
to
anybody can go
yours
back and watch
like
them whenever they
Slate.
want. That's okay. I didn't know that about the highlights, so I'll have to look into that. That's awesome.
Sound metal.
Well,
Is that because you want
I'll look into
slate?
I started here as a blank slate. My entire life on the island of Cholt is gone. I don't know how to get back there.
You started off naked and afraid.
Makes it easier for you to
And then I
too, if
stole
that's the
some
route
clothes
you
and
decide to
talked to
take.
people
Yeah,
into giving me
I know
food
from
as they watched me
like
get
converting
dressed
clips
in
into
their own
YouTube
clothes.
videos. That's
Yes.
the easiest way to go.
Weird.
by the end of this, our slate's gonna be.
'Cause then
full
it's
of
almost
fucking
already there
gold
for you. Just gotta do a
dragons.
little bit of editing and bing bang boom.
I like this
Yeah.
idea.
positive attitude. Project it out into the world and make it your own.
All right.
Yeah.
This would be a
Two
funny
birds, one
time for
stone
the
makes-
spell to end us
Because
all
time is
fall
limited
down.
with IRL stuff as it is, so just anything to.
And just as you
Speed
say
up the
that, you're like,
process,
"Whoa,
yeah.
this would be so funny," and you all fall down. right at the front of the bar, onto the clean floor.
Ow!
60 feet of rope falls down.
Mort's randomly touching somebody's something, and he doesn't know what it is, and he doesn't know if he's comfortable or not with it.
Hey, that's not the stone.
I thought it felt a little bit too hard.
Oh.
I mean, I was feeling a really positive moment with you
Plus,
guys.
if you have
there,
any
know?
editors on your Twitch channel, they can help. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think Pesky's my only one
Don't judge my
as of right now.
happiness.
But yeah, that's a good point.
Oh no.
Let him scry on this shit.
Are you two having a thing?
I'm just gonna lean over to Serena and be like, I think we should go. Leave him alone for a minute.
You know,
Let them enjoy it.
it's all about group activities,
I was gonna say
bonding experience.
we literally just did the whole speech about groups, not fucking pairs. You guys, come on. What the fuck?
We're all in this together.
Uh-huh.
Come on, ladies, feel the love.
If you got here the worst time,
I
yeah, or
really
the
don't
best
want an
time,
orgy
depending on how you
today
look at it.
Against my religion,
But,
thanks, though.
What's up, BP? How you doing? Happy Monday. Welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hopping in.
I wonder if it make them stop scrying or continue.
You never know. You never know.
Thank you for giving that shout out to BFP.
So yeah, you all collapse into
How's
a
your
heap on
how's
the
your Monday
floor.
going?
Many feelings are felt, and other things are felt, and
Vacation was good.
Trying to
Pesky and I
not
just
fall
got back
into it.
last night from Nashville.
Yeah.
Pesky was there for
make
like a
dex
week and a half,
save.
and I just flew
Rolled
out there
an
on
18 in acrobatics.
Wednesday.
All right,
you
you push off of
and joined her and got to see
Roselle,
my sister
making their
graduate, and that was a
pile
good
even
time.
Worse and more
But
uncomfortable.
it was humid as fuck.
But
It
you
was hot
managed
and
to
humid
kind
or
of
pouring
roll
rain,
out of
no
it
in between.
and head the other way.
Thank you, BFP. Appreciate it.
I didn't drop it, you did it.
And by
Yes, thank you for giving Pesky that shout out, Rad. Appreciate you.
by sheer dumb luck of timing, you just kind of start writing all of your birds and
Sounds like
getting
KY for
prepping
like
some pocketing
like
your
2
messages
months.
that you've prepped.
yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is when Pesky
yeah,
left
it's
here,
early,
it was
still in the
pouring
day
rain the whole time she was
relatively.
gone. And I thought, okay, I'm going to
Maybe
Nashville. It's finally going to be nice.
late morning.
Get to town. I brought the rain with me. It had been nice there before I got there, and then it started pouring rain when I got into
Mert
town.
walks over
So
Not a long walk.
I guess it's just me.
to go.
And you
from
too,
the,
Grad, I guess, if
other
Kentucky's
place
like that.
here.
I was in Kentucky for a short
Like
time while
fucking
driving
a
to
block
Nashville.
away or something?
Yeah, Pesky drove
Yeah.
down there a couple weeks ago, and then we flew back together. I've never made that drive, and I don't plan
What's
to if I can
happening there,
help
Mert?
it.
Well, good day. What's happening? I was informed you needed to have a conversation, so howdy.
Howdy indeed. We were informed that we were followed last night all the way to your domicile, your group's hangout.
Okay, yep. Heard about that.
How much information did they relay to you?
You got tailed after pulling some sort of a job or recon.
Got to enjoy
And,
most of it before it got too dark. Nice. Good, Pesky. That's cool.
Something was just kind of watching the building last night, but didn't try anything. What with our defenses, and haven't been able to pinpoint anything this morning. Talked to him before I stopped over here, and it's been quiet.
I guess
That's-
we didn't mean to intrude on you so much. We weren't necessarily looking for a conversation with you in the future as much as I was just needing somewhere to safe. And so when we went there, we were looking for you because that's, you're who I know. So it was less about like, where's Mert? And more about like, save my ass, Mert.
Glad to be there to save you.
Did they tell you why we stopped by?
Let's go on to the assumption that they did not do a good job filling me in. They were a little spooked, a little sleep deprived, a lot of shifts running the wall. What?
Well, we managed to take out 3 gazers in the process of trying to locate the stone. Unfortunately, the 4th one got away with it.
Blast. You actually had it.
We were close. Unfortunately, some small issues on our side prevented us from getting exactly what we wanted. Mainly the gazers.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least we know who was running that one then, huh? That makes it pretty easy to figure out.
I assume that is connected to the tentacled-faced individual that we met earlier last month.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What's that? Xanathar's left hand or right hand? One of his proverbial hands, anyway. Not really. What with beholders having eyes and floating instead. But yeah, you all certainly do know how to pick enemies.
We'd like to think that we know how to pick friends as well.
Oh, see, now there you go, sucking up, and I love it.
Speaking of, how do the Hoppers and the Zentarim get along?
Oh, they're the bad ones, and we're the good ones. So that doesn't go together very well. We don't generally initiate against them, but we will defend readily. Plus, they're having so much fun. They're busy a lot recently. They're fighting with the Zents so much. Probably over that stone.
Is that why they're fighting?
Well, I mean...
I feel like every time we turn a corner, we find one or the other side fighting or dead.
Yeah, they've been very active the last couple of weeks. We didn't really know exactly why, but it seems a little obvious now that there was a certain item that had maybe recently been brought back into familiarity, and people wanted that and are willing to do just about anything to get it. So,
What's the? There's a lot of shit going on with us in this stone. Like, people fucking with us because of it. I don't even know what the big deal with the stone is. Do you?
I think that falls on all of us here. The question is, why does it seem like that stone is on us? Do you have any information on that stone?
I mean, it's just supposed to be that's the I don't know, for the lack of a better word, a key, the answer to the question of where it all is.
Where? What is?
The gold, friend. Everyone's heard the rumor. Well, not everybody, maybe, but anybody who knows what they're doing knows of the rumors.
You'll have to forgive us. We are mostly all new to town, so we don't have all of the information.
We've been pretty tied up with the bar, you know, so maybe we're
Yes,
just
and
out of touch with the rumors.
well, that's just kind of an old one. That Never Ember stashed some coin, a lot of coin, and he stashed it very well. And something about that stone, wherever it is somehow the key to finding where it is, or related to the journey anyway, the hunt. So yeah, it's been missing for a very long
Pesky
time. There was some
I did not.
report that the
Pesky drove
the
down
Zeds
there
got
with
it,
my
and the
parents,
Xanathars got it, and so it's changing
like
hands
2
a
weeks
lot.
ago. Yeah, what she said. And then I flew
That's
down
gotta
there
that's
last
all. I mean,
Wednesday
you
to meet up
just
with them, and
maybe
then we
got
flew
unlucky
back
and you
together.
got mixed up in it.
And then my parents are actually driving back right now.
No, your friend, your acquaintance, Renair, certainly. Most people would try to involve him and try to use him for information. What with that being his dad, his father, that squirreled away all those things. But
I guess that ties it to us because we saved him, so they probably assume that we know something or we're a part of it. So that's why they're
Yeah.
knocking on our fucking door.
knocking it down or blowing it up, right?
Yep.
Well, I guess keep your heads about you because they're not done. If they don't have it and they want it, then they're going to be coming to you because apparently everybody thinks you're tied up in it now. So watch your backs, watch your fronts, watch each other's fronts and backs.
What if we just work? What if we work together and got it?
What if you got the key?
Yeah. I mean, like, not what if we got it? Like,
we
what
could
if
do fantastically good things for the city.
What if we pooled our resources, like us here, and work towards getting it or something? You know what? I mean, if you have the stone, where do you go? Where do you go from there?
I think that's hard though. That's what nobody really knows until you have the stone. You don't know what's next. It's not like it's around. I mean, this is the thing he wanted hidden. He took his own information out of his own mind and hid it in the stone. So he doesn't know where it is. So the stone somehow relays the destination. You had that destination, you just go get it, I suppose. I hope it would give you any passwords or anything. I mean, it's the only thing that knows the location and the details surrounding it, so without actually holding it in my hand, I can't tell you any more.
Thanks for all your help, Mert. You really saved us last night, and
Yeah, well, I mean that's what we're here for. We don't want to use that too many times at the low levels that you are, but keep working on it. Come on back over. We've always got more jobs, and
well, don't forget you want us to stay alive so we can pay you back that money too. You know.
And that too. I mean, you're doing all right with that, it seems.
Try and keep that income coming in. The bar is getting ready to be reopened again, finally.
Excellent. I'm very excited to see that. I was a little concerned there when it was closed for so long. But
you were not as well.
Glad to hear that. I will stop by. I will. Maybe you can do a soft re-grand opening to let everybody know that you're back.
Who knows? We might even be able to get the awning portal closed to try and increase the clientele.
Oh, jeez, don't do that. That won't go over well. They will. They will not appreciate that. I mean, they're far
One
away.
night for him to be able to come and be a patron.
Oh,
Be
he
treated
can
as
just.
well as he treats us.
He can patronize your bar without closing his. Either way, you open up again, you let everybody know, and everybody else will be there.
Perfect.
Yeah. I guess I will bid you adieu. Good luck, farewell. Let me know if you happen upon any really amazing stones, and then we'll talk.
Yes, I would love some truly amazing stones.
Wait, what?
I just really want a
I think one
diamond
of
that's
I think
like the
one,
shape,
oh
like the size of my palm. You know, wouldn't that be
sure,
pretty?
wouldn't we
Or
all?
maybe an emerald.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't
give it
know.
a little style. Diamonds are so plain.
Oh, yes. Emeralds are so pretty. You can
The
help
blue
us
one.
fence one if we ever find one.
Yeah, that's the thing with magic is you could say, find the nearest emerald or something, and you might find one, but it's probably around someone's neck, and that's about as far as we can go. It's theirs, so kind of
Orc's
hard
just
to
gonna
find.
pull out the. Nah, he's gonna leave it in his pocket. Never mind. Doesn't quite trust them yet.
Wonderful. All right then, ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Ta!
Aw.
Ta-ta.
Tatas?
Sure.
Rename your bar.
That's my favorite kind of stones.
I bet it is.
Yeah, I'm dragon here.
Yep. I think with the more
You're the
interaction,
dragon? No, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I
more
was gonna say too.
dragon. You really got to throw that accent on there, and then you get them real mixed up, eh?
What?
I guess so.
Thank you for that shout out, Rad. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I
Even though
think
it's in my own
Yurt
stream.
walks out.
There you go, Pesky. Get him back. Get him
Pieces
back.
out, and we can pick up with the birds kind of checking in with what information and items they return with.
Perfect.
Perfect. Return on the 13th. 5/13. How's that looking for everybody? I think we were closing in on another couple dates when Britt and Sean were AFK, but
The rest of the month, I think we're good. I mean, I know Memorial Day's coming up, but
Yeah, Memorial Day is a maybe. I didn't know what you guys were thinking for that.
I don't currently have any plans, but that could change.
Yeah, we
we'll
don't
see.
have anything. It's Loretta's birthday, so we need to remember to call his mother. But other than that,
27.
We'll have
Yes,
another
that
one
is your mother's
tomorrow
birthday.
at the minimum with Pesky. I know she's got some
That's all we
busy
have. We've
stuff
got
going on
nothing
this week
else,
for
so.
some more wedding prep
Well,
for
we're
my
looking
sisters,
good
as
for
my
the
sister's wedding's
13th,
coming up in
and
just 2.5
probably
weeks.
the 20th, and we'll see
But
about
hopefully
the
we'll
rest.
get some more. I think our weekend is open right now, so maybe we'll get a stream or two on the weekend.
wedding
That would be really nice.
That Saturday, it's 25th. So I don't know who else is all going to be here, but 27th will be a maybe.
Still recovering.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we get closer to, because maybe you'll be like, yes, I need to be away from these people. Focus on the video games that I like to play with my friends. Even though they're not a video game, but you know what I mean.
It's kind of a video game now that we're playing online.
It really
Yeah,
is.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Sometimes I just take out my controller. I'm like, yeah, this is the best part of the game.
Yeah, sure.
When we're in combat, she
That's
just
the
has her
best part.
Xbox controller in her hand the whole time.
We
I
just
hit
hear
B.
in the background. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
I didn't do it.
Is that controller
You're
ASMR?
trying to like Elden Ring roll around people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Turn into a
folks.
ball and like roll
Oop.
across the screen. Is that wrong? All right, good
Guys, I
night,
threw a
guys.
fireball.
Good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Well, with that, that's the end of our stream for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been so much fun. Yes, you're going to see some more streams from us, hopefully, slowly but surely. Pesky will definitely be doing her Jackbox stream tomorrow. And then I'm not sure what the rest of the week will look like. Maybe we'll try to get a couple streams in on the weekend since our weekend is pretty open right now. But other than that, we'll definitely see you tomorrow on Pesky's channel. So make sure to tune in for that. And we'll let you know from there when the next stream will be. Otherwise, if not sooner, I will see you a week from today for another D&D session. It sounds like we are getting close to the end here. We are talking Pesky's son of a bitch. We are narrowing in on the final boss and already starting to talk about characters for the next campaign. So stay tuned for that. But with that, let's find a friend to go hang out with before we call it a night. Usually, there's at least one on these Monday nights. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Dabakak, welcome in. Good game tonight. Caught the last time. Oh, awesome. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here, just getting ready to raid out somebody. But thank you so much. We do this every Monday night. Most Monday nights with the same group of people. It's people we know IRL that have moved to playing online since COVID. Yeah, thank you so much for hopping out. And thanks for giving that shout out, Pesky. I believe that was Pesky. Yeah, Pesky giving that shout out. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's raid out to our buddy Shadow Killer. He is playing. What is he playing tonight? Tonight looks like he's playing Technotonica again. That's what he's been playing last couple nights, a couple of Wednesdays that we were raiding out to him. So let's do that again. Words are hard. Words are hard. You're on my followed list, and I see I haven't been here much. Yeah, I think that said first time chat. So I'm not. I think this might be the first time I've hopped in. So thank you so much for already following. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you. But let's spread some love to Shadow Killer right now. Here's the raid messages you guys can use. The first one is if you are not subscribed, and the second one is if you are subscribed. Yeah. So spread the love and tell him I said hi, and that we all love him very much. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.
Happy ending, the grand finale. It's over already? Well, Pumba, that's the thing about endings. They come at the end. Oh, can we watch it again? Pumba, we just saw it. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
Ma, we just finished. Show's over.
Well, you're just gonna have to rewind it.
Ma!
Uncle Max, we're gonna watch the movie.
Oh, no. Hey, I brought extra butter.
Hey, you guys are watching the movie?
Any story worth telling is worth telling twice.
What the?
Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Get out of the way.
Who is this crowd? Hey, down in front.
Go orange.
Watch it. Oh. Ow. Okay, buddy, you win.
Sure you don't mind?
Hakuna Matata.
The Timon.